guys, it's Xanderfaulk here and welcome to my review of the new Doctor Who episode, Asylum of the Daleks. Now before I get into the review I will have to tell you that the new series of Doctor Who, I find it really enjoyable. I do enjoy watching them and I've watched every single episode. However, I think the last couple of series have been fairly weak, especially the last one. I found that many of the episodes I didn't particularly enjoy, mainly because it was targeting younger audiences too much, and Doctor Who was never about pandering to kids or overbearing parents complaining about maybe one of the companions wearing a miniskirt, because in all honesty, teens and dads alike are going to love that stuff, so why complain? Because it seemed to be targeting younger audiences too much, it was never scary, which it was meant to be for children. It ended up being extremely hammy, cheesy, and just god-awfully silly and stupid at points. However, the 50th anniversary of Doctor Who is coming up, and not only is there a movie coming out soon, but there is the 50th anniversary episode coming soon, and this series that's out right now that has just started today is a lead-up to this 50th anniversary. So it looks like BBC's going to pull all the stops here and deliver a good series. Are they? Are they not? Well, I've watched the first episode and I can tell you, yes, I really enjoyed this episode. I definitely know one person's going to be happy that I enjoyed this episode, that is Andrew from Media, because I tell him how much I thought the last series of Doctor Who was so much of a disappointment. So he'll be happy I enjoyed it. This episode, pretty much, the Daleks kidnap the Doctor, Rory and Amy Pond to send them onto a planet which is an asylum for mentally unstable and broken Daleks. It's like a parliament of Daleks have put the Doctor in this situation. They want to send him to this planet to pretty much make them able to blow up this asylum. Now, I'm not going to go into too many spoilers, and I really don't want to in case you've not seen it, but what I will say, this story is a lot more better this time. This story has a lot more bigger scope this time. It feels like a proper sci-fi. I mean, they get put on the Dalek Parliament ship, then they're beamed down like flipping Star Trek onto this frozen wasteland, and then they're in these ships. It's creepy, it's mature for once. This story doesn't seem to pander to kids too much anymore. It's very mature, and there's some twists and turns I actually didn't expect coming. I was like, touché, Doctor Who, touché. I will say though, there are points where they ham it up and try to be cool, as in like, oh yeah, you're running from the Daleks, that must mean it's another time for some of them slow motion action scenes. At these points it felt like it was trying to dramatise the scenes too much because there's not enough action going on. And the action scenes, there weren't that many action scenes, I will admit, but the story was good enough. There could have been absolutely no action in this at all, and it still would have been one of the best episodes I've seen. I'm just thankful that they managed to pull a really good episode out. Now, apart from the fact that they did ham up some of the acting and some of the scenes, but it's nowhere near to the standard of what the last series did in terms of hamminess and character decisions, let me tell you. It seemed a little more subdued in this one. It looks like they finally paid attention to the story. It's very minimal in this episode, which is very good to say, I will admit. Overall, I will say I'm thoroughly impressed with the new Doctor Who episode. It's great to see Amy Pond. Unfortunately, she's not in a miniskirt, but another woman is, and trust me, oh yes. But then again, nothing's more attractive than an angry Dalek. Oh, I don't believe I did that. So if you have not seen the new Doctor Who episode yet, definitely watch it. Thankfully, we are now given a more mature, more serious, a more enjoyable and just a generally better episode of Doctor Who than we're usually given. And the preview for the next episode, it looks like it's just going to be a fun, silly episode, but it's not going to be too stupid and insulting the audience and thinking it's scary when it isn't. This new preview just looks like it's just going to be a fun, all-out enjoyable episode, and I won't know until I review it next Saturday. But for now, guys, this is Xanderfaulk saying goodbye. I watch Doctor Who. I'm a teen. I don't want this childish crap, okay?